About an hour ago, FedEx dropped off my new MESA JP-2C amplifier head, and I'm about to unbox it and set it up. Stay tuned. So I've got a box right here containing my new JP-2C, and I'm gonna unpack this thing, set it up, and just start jamming on it. So let's see how this goes. Now, I ordered this from Sweetwater, which is a really cool place. We go, thank you from Sweetwater there. Got our manual. All right, so we got maybe some feet there. So I'm going to set this manual aside for a minute. I've actually gone through most of this manual myself online. I'm a nerd like that. I really like to get excited when I order things, and I want to be able to get it out and start playing around with it right away. So I know a good portion of this, at least to be able to set it up and start jamming on it. So it comes with, kind of standard for MESA, comes with the dust cover bag, travel bag there. All right. Let's see if we can lift from the bag here. Oh, we'll start there first. Take out the cushioning. All right. I'll actually open the bag up first. I don't trust that plastic. Alright, we got an inspection tag there. A bunch of signatures I can't read, but they do a whatever PC mechanical wiring technical final assembly play test and packaging. So I want to be the play test guy. That sounds like fun. Take it out. Oh, there we go. We've got the power cord attached to it. Okay, so it looks like, let's see this up here. All right. Get my cables out of the way. Look at that puppy. All right, man, I'm excited. So let's see what else we got in the bag here before we put this box away. Candy. So another great thing about Sweetwater is they give you candy. Can't argue with that. Probably the biggest pack of the dry stuff, the desiccant, if I say that right, that I've ever seen. So that's something, I guess. And we got the good old foot pedal. So I probably actually won't be using this. I'm going to use my Boss ES8 to control the pedal, to control the amp and all my effects, but that'll be another video. So we're going to keep that in the box, set this right over there. Alright, so before, I'm not even going to open that up right now, the manual. We'll get there in a second. I'm actually going to look at what else we got in this wrap. So, I'm going to take this back off the camp. Off the cap for a second. Cable's going everywhere. So look down here. Okay, so there we go. The cable is not totally down, but it's got a nice little support clip there, which I don't know if we can see in that video. We got a nice cool support clip right there that helps support that wire from coming out. And it looks like you can take it in and out right now, but if you want to, you can remove that screw right there and put it in permanently, which is kind of a cool feature. Don't actually see that on many amps, so we'll keep that there. I'll keep it down here for a second while I open the rest of this up. I believe it's going to be the extension cable for the foot pedal. So there we go, the rest of the power cable. And then we have 7-pin MIDI cable for the foot jack, or for the foot pedal. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that over there in the box. And I think now I'm actually ready to put this thing back up. A little bit of room here. Set this puppy right up there. All right. So, first thing before I even turn it on, before I put it on standby, reach down here, I'm going to plug it in. So I've got a 16 ohm cab, and this is what I'm going to use for the port here. I believe with a 16 ohm cab you can go to lower impedances, outputs on the amp, but not higher. But I'm just going to keep it safe at 16 ohm, 16 to 16. Alright, looking back there, we just got it set up to 60 watts. Cool about this head, it will cut power to 2 of the power tubes, so you can go from 100 watt to 60 watt. Kind of nice little feature. I don't know if it really helps too much volume wise, but you can help push those tubes a little harder to get a little more breakup in them. So now I've got my cab set up. Now this cab is actually a custom 2x12 that I made with, if you can see it, some nice cool zebra Tolex on here. I won't go ahead and get into that, but I've got 2 Celestians in there. I've actually got a GT75 and a Vintage 30, just to have a little bit of both tones of the speakers, and then from there I can actually mic up whichever one sounds best for the application. So V30's over here, GT75's over there if you care. So I typically do the V30 for a lot of the stuff lately I've been doing. All right, so now I'm going to plug it in. I want to make sure my standby's off. Don't want to kill this thing right off the bat. Standby off, turn the power on. We've got lights. It's a good sign. So I'm going to go ahead and start turning some stuff off. For instance, we're going to turn the shred off. We're going to turn our EQs off as well. That's not EQ, that's actually channel. Never used that before. Nice. So we've got our clean channel, lead 1 channel, lead 2. So my plan is to use clean, kind of my rhythm distortion, and then lead. We're going to leave it on 2 for now, because I really want to try that one out first. But I'm going to go ahead and finally open up this sweet manual. It's actually pretty nice. It's got a nice binding to it, which is kind of cool. It's got an effects loop update in there, which I heard there was some issues with that, but I'll get into that right now. So the one thing that I'm actually looking for is I'm just going to look for the some sample settings. So I am going to start with the Petrucci settings, because I really like John Petrucci. So we got the Petrucci settings here, so I'm just going to set up my clean, crunch, and lead channels here real quick. Alright, so that's pretty close. I think we're pretty happy there. I'm actually going to turn down my master just a little. Actually, I'm going to turn them down all the way first. Don't want to kill myself, or don't want to kill my eardrums. Now, one thing I've noticed, first impressions, seems really well built. The sliders feel really solid. They're not flimsy. They got a nice little resistance to them when you push them. They're not going to move. They're not moving around at all. The knobs feel really good. Again, they also have a little bit of kind of resistance on them. Kind of makes them solid. They're not going to move around a lot. The pull knobs here, the 2 you have on the pull gain and pull presence on channel 2 and 3, they're a little more, they're a little looser, we'll say. So they're not much resistance, but they still feel pretty good. But that's it. I'm going to get ready to go here. So I'm going to pick up my guitar. So this is a custom Warmoth that I've got here. Quilted maple top, alder body, soloist body shape, carved top, maple neck, Zercote fretboard with scallops, and then it actually has the DiMarzio Crunch Lab and the Air Norton in front here. So the Crunch Lab is one of the John Petrucci signature pickups. It's in tune, so that's good. So we're going to start off actually with one. I'm going to kind of baby myself a little bit here. Just going to go straight in the amp. Here we go, turn the standby on. Hopefully nothing smokes. Alright, so they pulled a little trick on me here. So I turned the standby on, you might have seen there, no sound. Turns out they have the clone DI on here, and on there you have the option to turn the speaker on or off. The speaker was off in the default setting, so had me a little worried there, but we're good. Just something to check. Let's try this again. Master down. Ooh, there's a pop. So we got something going there. Alright, so clean channel, done. Happy. Trying channel 2. Alright. Alright, it's got some good crunch to it. I like a little bit more gain myself, so we're going to crank that up just a bit. Alright, nice. So I turned the gain all the way up there. Let's try the shred. Ooh. Try to gain down just a bit. Got shred sound. Oh, I like that. That's got some good crunch to it. Alright, well, I'm loving this thing. Alright. Going on to channel 3. Not too bad. A little bit of noise there. I'll tell you what, man. I'm totally stoked. I am going to get this into my rig. I am going to play around with it, and hopefully I'll give you guys another review here in maybe a few weeks. But hey, if you like this, you found it helpful, whatever, give me a like down there, and feel free to subscribe to my channel, help me out a lot, and you can get updates maybe when I put up another video of a review on this and all that stuff. Check out my other videos too. But hey, until next time, man, rock on.